the road into Trotters Gorge. We've already had a notice saying do not shoot the wild pig, it's a pet. So apparently there's wild pigs, or a wild pig roaming around. Portion of ford ahead. The river may rise. Okay.
Seen a wallaby?
Oh.
Reported.
If you see a wallaby, oh my goodness, wild pigs and wallabies. Ooh, and a tight squeeze for Ronnie. Oh my god. Oh, very pretty. I think I'm glad I'm not driving today. I think we've made it to Trotters Gorge.
So we're at Trotters Gorge and just been waiting for the rain to stop, and we're going on a little walk, not a very long one, to a cave apparently, but it almost looks tropical. The ferns growing, absolutely wonderful. You can see Ronnie, and we are pretty much, well, we are completely on our own. Just over to the left there is a fairly standard loos they have here, which are actually kept remarkably clean. They're just a drop toilet, so not great on a hot day, but they certainly do the job. And yeah, the plan today is to walk along the gorge ahead. I think it's about an hour and a half or so walk, and the weather's okay, overcast, but about 18 degrees, so actually pretty good for walking. So we've been going along the Trotters Gorge path, which it's difficult with a camera sometimes, but it's pretty steep actually, and we're hopefully getting near the top at some point. But as you can see, it's pretty, it's quite rough terrain. More like mountaineering than, well, not mountaineering, but yeah, it's certainly getting the heart going. So we've reached the top, or the rim of the gorge at the moment. As you can see, it's unfortunately view's partly obscured by all the foliage and stuff, but maybe get a better view over the other side, which isn't too bad. So having climbed up, now we've got the descent down, which yep, is suitably steep. I think this will probably be a black run at Val d'Isere, probably. In fact, I think I feel safer with skis on. In fact, yes, I'm probably going to put the camera down now, because I'm going to have to clamber down this one. So we've made our way virtually all the way down to the bottom of the gorge again. And we're kind of half expecting a dinosaur to come crashing through. It really is quite an amazing place. So we're using our walking sticks, purchased from the National Trust, and they're very good at helping you across little streams like this, as Linda's just about to demonstrate. Secretly hoping she falls in, obviously. Ooh, ooh, a bit dodgy there. No, pretty sure she's made it. Ooh, maybe not. Poor old lady. Needs all the help she can get. We're told by the signs that we've actually reached the, we've gone past what they call the maintained track, and we're in this bowl really, I suppose, surrounded by these cliffs. Really quite spectacular. Intrepid explorer disappears off, abandoning me. Gone. So we're going a bit off piste today. This is a track that isn't actually officially or formally marked, but we were told by somebody else who turned up that it leads to a cave, which it certainly does, so we're going to go through there and see what's on the other side. Monday the 4th of December, and we're making our way towards Dunedin, and we just stopped at this lookout point on the coastal road, which is once again pretty spectacular.
This is the scenic coast road down towards Dunedin. I don't think this is really doing it justice. This is another unique thing. They have all these railway crossings but no barriers. You just have to stop and look and see if there's any trains coming. And gosh, it's right on the corner, so you just hope for the best here. Walking on a little promontory, and you came across a seal.
It's a woodland seal.
Woodland seal, yes, in amongst the trees. Goodness me. So this is Warrington Beach. We just arrived, and it's a freedom camp. And again, we seem to have this fabulous beach all to ourselves. It's absolutely gorgeous. White talcum powder sand. Could just do with the temperature turning up about 10 degrees. It's beautiful.
Right, well, we're going to go off on a cockle picking adventure. Apparently up here and over through the through this piney foresty thing. Oh, and by the way, I've been told by my producer at home I've got to turn the camera around occasionally. I've absolutely no idea why, but anyway, here we are walking up the little path through this beautiful yellow something that actually smells really sweet. It's very nice indeed. So yeah, cockle hunt. So apparently, as I said, this is where the cockles live, and we're hoping to pick a few up. 50 each. Did I say that? Can't remember. So once we've discovered the technique of cockle picking, which Lindy's now about to demonstrate. There you go. She's a skilled cockle picker, as you can see. Lovely action, great movement, and oh, there you go. Look at that. Handfuls of them. No problem at all. Little beauts. And this is where we are. So. I don't know whether you can see in the video, but all those little dapples on the beach, on the sand, are cockle shells. There are literally billions of the bloody things. But we're only allowed to take 50, which is of course what we've done. So this is all part of our catch. That's what we collected. We were allowed 50 each, so I think we've got about 100. And now just washing them off, and then we'll cook them up later for a clam spaghetti. In the port of Port Chalmers, there's a massive, great cruise ship. I assume that they just bus everybody into Dunedin because we're only, I don't know how far we are, 15 minutes, something like that, to Dunedin. But it just looks really bizarre. So yeah, we're just going around the harbour, and this is the Royal Princess. Huge. There's a penguin in a wheelchair over there, where you can see him. Often you see a penguin in a wheelchair, to be fair. Got the rose garden. It's really, I suppose, just about coming into full bloom. And some wonderful colours around the glass house. We probably got here just about at the right time of year. So we are heading along Portobello Road, along the Otago Peninsula. So we've left Dunedin behind. We're heading, well, eventually probably down to the albatross colony at the end, but we'll stop off in Portobello on the way, and across the other side is the peninsula, is Port Chalmers, where we were a couple of days ago, a few days ago. So yeah, we're just going around the whole peninsula now. It's part of Petty Road, Little Wiggly Road, hugging the coastline. Lots of lovely little boat houses between the road and the sea. There's a lovely cycle track all along the side of the road, which is my kind of track. It's nice and flat, nice smooth surface, and yeah, you can cycle all the way from Dunedin out to Portobello and possibly beyond down the Otago Peninsula, which is very pretty. Lovely coastal road goes along the side of the Otago Peninsula. Got all the little islands, and there's
lots of black swans in the water here. So we've gone through Portobello and now we're heading up to the albatross colony. We're just going past the beach on the other side. Yeah, very pretty. Guys, are just coming past. So we're at the albatross colony. We're just heading into the observatory. So we've seen the albatross and they were amazing creatures. When they first start to fly, they go off for 5 years off to sea and don't touch land. Incredible. And we did actually see some flying, which was quite amazing. And now we're heading back down the peninsula. Hopefully going to pick up a road that will take us up and over the top and a little bit of down the other side. Poor Ronnie with his hills. Whose idea it was to come up here. I'm on the scary side. Wow, beautiful beach down there. You've just pulled in at a little lookout point. It is quite spectacular, but I don't think it's probably really recommended for motorhomes, to be honest, because it is very narrow. And yeah, we got huge drops off on either side. Done about 2 kilometres, probably another 5 to go.
No problem.
I'm now on a very narrow, wiggly road, heading up and over the middle of the Otago Peninsula and down to the other side, hopefully. Just hope we don't meet
anybody coming the other way.
Yes, otherwise not many passing spaces.